I went to Assisi in 2011. It was horrifying. There's no other word for it. It was horrifying. The Pope of the Catholic Church putting on the same level what are effectively counterfeit religions. Now, and maybe he feels he has to do it because of Pope John Paul II. I don't know. But when these acts are done, most of us don't do things publicly that we don't privately believe. So it puts, I think, a lot of Catholics in a dilemma as far as where is Pope Benedict coming from.
Mm-hmm. So what specifically did you see, John, in Assisi that was horrifying? Because I know there was a big turmoil last year, and I remember you posting pictures on Facebook.
Well, what we had is you had the Church of the Holy Angels, which is really the most sacred spot for the Franciscans, and it's the fourth most venerated shrine in the world. And what you had is, inside the sanctuary, inside the church, you had the various religions, such as the Archbishop, so-called, of Canterbury, and various Orthodox prelates. There we had basically some sort of animist from Africa, invoking false gods inside the cathedral. We had the Hindu say to the congregation, "I worship the God that is in you." And those points were already printed in the brochure that I had, the little booklet that I had. And the people in Assisi, when I talked to them, I didn't confront them. They're very, very, you've been to Italy, they're very sweet people. Mm-hmm. They think this is wonderful. They think it's beautiful that all the religions are coming together. That's a very humanistic approach to the faith, and it's not a Catholic one. And so to see the people taught this new brand of Catholicism was, to me, just as horrifying as seeing the Hindu and the animists mention their false gods inside the cathedral.
Mm-hmm. If I may add, not to continue this Assisi conversation too long, but even prior to the meeting, the Holy Father announced in the first general audience of 2011 his intention to go to Assisi and to convene this third gathering at that place. And he said that the aim of the event was to invite peoples of many different faiths, the ones that John just named, to gather with him, quote, to solemnly renew the commitment of believers of every religion to live their own religious faith as a service to the cause of peace. Now, this is an indication of a couple things to me. One is how much we have to pray for our Holy Father. He's surrounded by enemies. He's pulled in all sorts of different directions, and he needs our prayers for strength. But it's an indication of how far we have fallen. Over the last 2 millennia, save for maybe the last 4 decades or so, it would have been absolutely unthinkable for our Roman pontiffs to suggest that non-Catholics do well to persist in their false religion for any reason, much less with the implication that doing so could possibly render a service to the cause of peace. And as John said, it's simply not a Catholic thought.